What is happening, everyone? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I wanted to ask a question here. Have you ever showed up to a networking event or to a party, a friend's house that maybe there were some people there that you didn't know, and you shake a hand and you greet, you ask, exchange names, and then the infamous question, right, is what do you do for a living? That's usually typically the next question that comes out of that person or your mouth in inquiry, right? We all truly want to know, what does that other person do? And they want to know what you do. So we were at a networking meeting a few weeks ago, and my wife, being a homemaker, she's had the opportunity, I've been blessed over the years to allow her to be a stay-home mom and to raise our 4 wonderful children, of which most of them, actually all of them are out except for our senior, youngest daughter that graduates this year. And so she's been able to be involved in their lives and go to their functions, and we've been able to do all of that, and very, very grateful and thankful for that. But obviously she gets asked the question, what do you do? What do you do for this networking group? What do you do for a living? And so I got to thinking a minute. I'm like, a lot of times we as human beings, we attach our beingness to what we do, or maybe even what we have. So we've all heard the flow of be, do, and have. A lot of people get that in reverse. If you have more and you do more, you can be more. But really it starts with the being. That's what I truly believe, is that the being can translate into more having and into more doing. But I will get into that a little bit more in just a minute. But have you ever had that question, like, is this all that it is? Is it just me being whoever I am in my job? Do I attach my value and my worthiness to the thing that I do on the daily? Maybe you're an owner of a business, right? Maybe you are a influencer. Maybe you're in real estate. Maybe you're in finance. Maybe you're a laborer. Maybe you work for a packaging company. You drive a truck. Whatever it may be, it doesn't matter, right? But what I'm wanting you to think about for a minute is, do you connect your beingness to the thing that you do? Or we have things, we have homes, we have boats, we have cars, we have jewelry, we have possessions, we have material things, right? And a lot of times we connect our beingness to those things that we own, to the homes that we live in. You've heard the story, let's keep up with the Joneses, and you can literally watch those 2 people on your street battle each other as to who has the bigger RV and who has the bigger house and who has more toys and who has all of these things, right? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a big house, a nice car, all that kind of stuff. Hey, you do you. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not the point of this video. What the point of this video is that a lot of times what people do is they will attach their beingness to the things that they do, their career. And so what happens is they think in order to be more in life, they have to do more. They've got to work harder. They've got to do this, and they've got to strive for the next skill set. They've got to, move and advance into their company, or they've got to grow their company 10x year over year, or they connect what they have as to their beingness, right? And so what happens there is that the more they have, the more they feel more value or more beingness, right? Because if they have more, they can be more. And what I want to encourage you is to look at things a little bit different. Again, looking at that order, be, do, and have. And what I truly believe is that your beingness and who you are and the essence of what you show up to every day, the more beingness that you exude, the more it'll affect what you do, and the more it'll affect what you have. But we don't want to get that out of order. We don't want to say, if I have more, I can be more, or if I do more, I can be more, right? The beingness is the foundation, the beingness of us showing up every day in our authentic self. And whatever that looks like for you, whatever meaning you have applied to this life, right? We only have 70, 80 years. I was looking at it the other day and I'm going, I'm 49 years old. And if I live to be 79, and that would be a good year. And I know people are living longer and longer, but the average person lives to be 76 to 79 years old. I think the statistics are somewhere in there. Don't quote me. I don't have any idea exactly the number. But at the end of the day, let's just say 79 is that year for me. I've got 30 more summers left. I got 30 more falls, 30 more winters, 30 more springs. When you start to put it in perspective like that, it doesn't seem like a long time, a lot of time. And so I don't want my entire life to be completely consumed by the things that I do. I don't want my life to be completely consumed by the things that I have. When we can be encouraged to focus on our beingness, who we show up as every day, showing up and being the light in somebody else's darkness, being the encourager of a person that you may come in contact with that's down and out or that's having struggles or having issues in their life. So I want to encourage you to look at life just slightly different from a perspective of beingness to doing to having. In order to do more, in order to have more, you have to be more. It's kind of a tongue twister there. But beingness is the essence of your life. Beingness is who you are and the essence of who you are, right? It's not something that you just woke up and now you're in finance, so I am a finance guy. Or, we have many labels, right? We're fathers, we're brothers, we're children, we're parents, we're friends, we're all of these things. But let's start in the beingness. And I want to encourage you to discover that part of you, discover who you are. Again, I can't tell you who you are. Only you can tell you who you are. But every day waking up and saying, discovering yourself, discovering who you are and falling in love with that person that you are, and not going, okay, if I can do this or that to my body, then I can be better. Or, it's really the authentic person that who you are and being grateful and thankful for the person that you are in this very moment and continuing to grow and become every day. So want to encourage you with that. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Remember, be, do, and have. You want to affect your doingness and your have and having and all of those things to a greater degree, then focus on that beingness, right? Don't reverse it. Don't focus on the having and the doing and thinking that's going to help you in the being. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.